Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Ladies, find your tribe. And this is something, the tribe is something I talk about all the time on my men's channel. And, you know, for some of y'all who check out my men's channel, what do I tell the guys? Look for your tribe. Now, what is your tribe? And I don't mean like your ethnic group or something like that or your racial group. You know, just like I tell the men, y'all tribe is the types of men who naturally find you attractive. Let me say that again, who naturally find you attractive. Now, it can be an issue. Sometimes you might not find them attractive, but at least pay attention to the type of men who seem to click with you the best. And when you're looking at your tribe, you're looking at several factors. You're looking like on an outside scale, you're looking at their body types. And seriously, there's a deeper science with body types than I generally share publicly. And I might have shared it a couple times in an on-demand video or something like that. Right now, I'm going with the flow. I got to think about the exact name of it. But the first thing about the body type, what type of men generally like go for you? Are they like the tall, slim men? Are they the tall, muscular men? Are they the big men, big husky, eat that cereal out of a cake bowl with a ladle type of men? Or are they the smaller statured men, That's one thing, and that's that body type. Sometimes, and I'm going to tell you what, I was going to say the race thing, but really the body type thing goes across races and ethnic groups. So let's just stick with that. Okay, but that's just one. What social class or type goes for you? What's their social class? You getting those street dudes or you getting those more educated dudes? What subculture? You getting those dudes who live in that working class type, or you getting dudes who may be into creativity, artists, creative types. Like, look at every single thing. And then personality type. What type of personalities does the men who go for you? Are they the more intellectual type, really thinking type? Are they the more gregarious type of man who's, always talking, always jumping into the conversation, keeping things going? Are they that guy who got kind of that disciplined, controlled vibe? Or are they that guy who's, they got to give off kind of a paternal energy and, they kind of cool too? Or are they that guy who comes off as emotionally distant sometimes, real cool and calm? Look at the personalities and everything. And just sit down and say, okay, what type of guys always pay attention to me? What type of guys I always click with no matter what? I use an example. The type of women that click with me the quickest, there's usually two on a physical thing. It's usually like the voluptuous type who got that big old butt dunk, Or sometimes it's a slimmer woman who are very pretty. It's like one or the other primarily with me, one or the other. Now, that's not to say other women don't check for me the same way. But these are the ones I click with. These are the ones I notice they'll go out their way to be friendly to me. They'll go out their way. They'll make it a little bit easier. And then that's just one angle. You're talking about myself again. They usually got a lot of women who are on their more creative side, more on the spiritual side. And I don't mean like in terms of a specific spiritual path, like a religion or something, but more on, they might be more into crystals and astrology and stuff like that. Like they'll show a certain interest in me a little bit better. Now, this ain't saying every single one, but, after a while, I started looking at the women I've always dealt with. I was like, oh, there's a definite pattern here. That's your tribe. Now, see, of course, we talk about, there's a lot of talk about the money and high value thing and all of that. And I know I just did a podcast talking about, hey, be realistic out here. But I know some women going to still go for that. And so many women go for guys, because, oh, well, they got a good credit score. They got a good money or something. Or they educated or something like that. Whatever you looking for. Or they got that hood and them got a couple tattoos and stuff. Well, most people got tattoos now, but y'all know what I mean. Got that hood look, or, maybe that more Pan-Africanist look or something, or, got the locks, something like that, right? But that might not always be your tribe. See, I'm going to tell you what, and men and women do this, but this is a woman's channel. I'm going to talk about what y'all do. A lot of women get caught up into what the trend is. I've seen this all my life. When I was younger, it was that light-skinned man, particularly in the black community. When I got older, then all of a sudden it was the Chocolate Brothers, then it was the Thugs, and I ain't even sure what it is now. It's kind of in flux. I think it's from judging from what I see women going crazy for online. It's almost like that mixed dude now, right? And then and of course the beard thing and, women going crazy over beards and stuff. But I remember the times that they necessarily weren't, So it's always in flux. But that might not be your tribe. It's the trend. It's the trend for overall, but that's a trend. Your tribe is unique to you. That's the thing, unique to you. So sometimes you need to sit back and say, well, who's the guys I really click with? Now, using that high value man thing again, that money man thing again, you might not click with that money man. Yeah, you might want him and everything, but you might not click on a personal level. The guy you click with might be more that dude who's making a modest income. But when you with him, you just feel good. And he accepts you. He generally likes you. And you feel comfortable with him automatically. And this is the type. See, ladies, let me go a little deep again. Now, I've talked about imprints before, right? Imprints before. Those because what happens when you have sex with those first 2 or 3 men, subconsciously, your subconscious creates a blueprint for what you like. Now, say your imprint, put it all together, is a guy who's, let me make it fun. He could be like around the 5'10" height, maybe built like that football running back. Might be the type real religiously devout personality-wise, tend to be more controlled and disciplined, have that type of temperament and everything. All right, so what happens is this. Your subconscious will shape you to the point to attract that type of man. And that'll be your tribe. Now, the only bad thing is if you have a negative imprint, that's why some women will constantly draw bad guys. And you need to look at that. You see, that's another thing, too. Understand your tribe is actually within you. What are you broadcasting out? Every person's broadcasting, but this on the woman's channel. What you broadcasting out? Like some women have said got negative imprints. I remember some women say, why I keep getting these type of guys? Because you give that type of vibe. Seriously. Like I could really, if I'm around a woman, sometimes if I can see good pictures of her, I can tell what type of man she's going to attract. I can just take one look at it and tell what type of man she's going to attract. So in general, good or bad, you giving it out that. But then, like I said, some imprints could be bad or some experiences or the broadcast you give could be bad, but then your broadcast can be good. And that's what you're going to attract. That's the key. That's the key. If you want a certain type of man, change that broadcast. But find the guys in general, find the guys that consistently find you attractive, that consistently come to you, because that's what you're attracting. It's that broadcast. All right? And that'll cut out a lot of stuff. That'll cut off a lot of headache. You chasing some guy, just because he fits the trend or got something superficial, but he isn't right for you. So that's the key. Find your tribe. And if there's something you don't like about your tribe, then look within to change stuff about yourself. But in general, find your tribe. All right, ladies? I want y'all to think on that. All right? Talk to y'all. Peace and blessings.